Okay, so in this video, I'm just going to go through examples of converting from degrees to minutes and seconds. So I'm going to go through these 4 examples. I have a lesson video where I actually break this down in a lot of detail. So if you have no idea how to do this, I would recommend watching the lesson video first. I'll drop a link to it in the description. Otherwise, I'm just going to jump right into these. So let's start by converting to just straight up degrees. So I have 2 measurements here. These are in degrees, minutes, and seconds. So the thing that you really need to know when you do these is how to go from minutes to degrees or seconds to degrees. So the thing to remember here is that there are 60 minutes in 1 degree, and then there are 3,600 seconds in 1 degree. And sorry, you might be able to hear my dog barking. Somebody is delivering something, so she has to protect us, you know. Okay, so now let's go ahead and make the conversion. So I've got my 15 minutes. So the thing to remember with this is you're doing some dimensional analysis here. So when you're setting up how to use this conversion rate, you want to make sure that you set it up so that your minutes cancel out. So the way that that's going to work then is I've got 60 minutes and 1 degree. So just notice that when I do that, the minutes will naturally cancel out. And now I can see that I just need to do 15 divided by 60 to get my degrees. And so what that is going to come out to then is, let's see, I guess I'm going to run out of room here, but I'll make some space. That's going to come out to 0.25 degrees, okay? And then let's go ahead and do the 32 seconds. So now I need to use this other conversion rate. So this is going to come out to 1 degree on top and then the 3,600 seconds in the bottom. So I get 32 over 3,600 degrees now. So once again, notice my seconds canceled out like that. And so what I get for this one is 0.00888, and I'll just round to 9. So then that's degrees. So then what I want to do is let's just round this to the nearest thousandth. So I'll just call that 0.009. And so then you just need to add these 2 up to get to your final answer. So my final answer for this one is going to be 23.259 degrees. And so that'll be that for that one. So let me clear some space so we can do B. Okay, so moving on to B, so now I need to work on the minutes again here. And by the way, if you're working through this, I'd highly recommend that you actually pause and make sure you can do this on your own. Watching YouTube videos is not going to be as helpful as trying it and then watching the YouTube video. That's like, and then checking to see if you get it. So, you know, I'm a teacher, so I have to say those little things now and then. Okay, so I'm going to set up my 27 minutes almost the exact same way, right? So my minutes cancel out. So I can just do this division, 27 divided by 60 to get, so this equals 45 degrees. And now I can move on to the 15 seconds. And I'll do the same thing. So 1 degree divided by 3,600 seconds. So I just need to take 15 divided by 3,600 to get my degrees. And I'll just round to the nearest thousandth in this case, so I get 0.004 degrees. And so now once again, so I'm going to just take this and this to get my answer. So my answer in this case for this one is 38.454 degrees. So that would be the answer. And then to go the other direction, so now I want to have my decimals, and now I want to go to degrees, minutes, and seconds. So now in this case, it's going to be helpful to know kind of all the unit conversions. So there are 60 minutes in 1 degree. We already talked about that there are 3,600 seconds in 1 degree, but there's also 60 seconds in 1 minute. So I always like to just write all my conversions, and then I can decide what I want to do. And so what you're doing when you work through these is you are just focusing on the decimal, and you're going to start by going to minutes. So we're just going to kind of work our way down. So I've got 7.713 degrees, and I want to take this to minutes. So in this case, this is going from degrees to minutes, and I want my degrees to cancel out, so I'm going to put the degrees down here and the minutes up here. And so then notice how these degrees cancel out. And so then I can just take the rest of this calculation. I get 42.78 minutes as my answer. And so now I'm going to just focus on the decimal here and convert this decimal to seconds. So I've got 0.78 minutes. So now I want to go from minutes to seconds. So I've written out all my conversions, but this is the actual conversion rate that I need, okay? So I'm going to set this up so that my minutes are in bottom, so my minutes cancel out, and I've got 60 seconds. So once again, just appreciate my minutes are dropping out here. That is by design. And then 0.78 times 60 comes out to 46.8 seconds. Now, when this happens, you just want to round to the nearest second, so we'll call this 47 seconds. So then my answer for this first one, let's see, my answer for A will come out to 32 degrees, 42 minutes, and 47 seconds. Okay, so let me clear some space and let's see, maybe I'll write that. 32 degrees, 42 minutes, and 47 seconds. Okay, so I've gotten that just written down for the first one. So now let's move on to B. And so once again, I would highly recommend that you try this one on your own before just watching it. You've seen kind of what you need to do, so pause, try, and then hit play. I'm going to clear some space. Okay, and now let's get this party started. So I've got this 0.17, so I'm going to start with the 0.17 degrees, and once again I'm going to convert from degrees to minutes. So this will be, there are 60 minutes in 1 degree, so my degrees will cancel out. So 0.17 times 60 is going to give me 10.2 minutes. And so now I want to take that decimal, that 0.2, and I want to convert the minutes to seconds. So in 1 minute there are 60 seconds. Once again, I notice that my minutes will drop out like so. Okay, and so then this just equals 12 seconds. And okay, so now my final answer, is going to be 72 degrees, 10 minutes, and 12 seconds. And so that's it for that one. And okay, so that's it. So that's the 4 examples that I had for you. So if you find this helpful, consider hitting the like button, or if you got a question, you can leave me a comment. I'm always checking. And if you have suggestions, you can always leave me a suggestion as well. Otherwise, thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch you in another video.